Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the final beer in the Seven Brothers 7 series. Honestly, at this point, Seven Brothers are putting out beers quicker than I can even review them. This one drops today as time of review, but actually, anyway, this week anyway, if you're watching it on release. And it's the final edition in their 7 series. I'll go through the usual spiel about the 7 series later on when we take a look at the can, but basically they're 7 years old this year. 7's a big number. They've done 7 special beers at 7%. This is the last one. I haven't reviewed all of them yet. There's still a couple in the fridge behind me, but when they drop a new one, I like to review it as quickly as possible. And this, well, to be honest, I'm worried. Because this is a banana bread and walnut Dunkelweizen, which I think everyone will probably agree sounds incredible, except I don't like banana. So I don't know how this is going to go. If it's banana-y in the same way that kind of Belgian yeast is banana-y, then I think we're on for a win, because I do actually really like Belgian beers and that Belgian yeast. But actual bananas, not my thing. So I'm a little bit worried, but I'm hoping in this format it will produce something brilliant. So fingers crossed, I guess. So let's get straight into it. Here is a quick look at the can. As always with the 7 series, the animated artwork with the brother that represents this can, this beer, and various artworks relating to the beer. We've got bananas, bread, walnuts, and all sorts going off on there. You can see a bit around the side as well. All good stuff. Let's get it open. My, look at the colour on that. I'm not really sure what shade I was expecting. I'm getting a bit of aroma from a distance, but it's not anything too strong. I guess for me, the bad news is banana. The good news is that is a properly dark beer. Taking a look at it then, there's a bit of red bleeding through, but it's got that proper old school deep shine to it. It's a bit mild in colour actually, or a bit portery. It's got a bit of just a bit redder, a bit more ruby perhaps than a proper stout or porter, but it's getting so close. Don't think it's going to come through on camera at all, given that the light's behind the camera. No, you're not going to be able to see it. But yeah, it's got a bit of a red hue right at the sides of the glass. Off-white, one finger head on it. It is 7%, so it's probably not going to kick around all too long. But yeah, right then. Aroma time. I'm not sure. Just on the banana front, initially I thought that's just got heaps of like Belgian and German style wheat beers and that kind of, you know, Hoegaarden, that kind of aroma. I have to say the aroma on this is stronger than pretty much any other Seven Brothers beer I've had so far as well. I say it every time that there's kind of maybe sometimes lacks a bit in aroma but makes for up in taste. This is not the case. This is punching big. So I said I wasn't sure. It kind of felt like the banana was amped up a bit more than just the yeast, but actually now it's calmed down a bit and been open for a minute or two. It's actually yeah, it's calmed down in the aroma as well, and it's much more. If it was a blind test, I'd have just said that was, you know, a Belgo-German wheat beer kind of affair. But when I shake it up, a bit more banana kicks back, but I'm not fully repulsed by it, which is a good sign, because I really, it's not just like a bit of a dislike for it. I genuinely hate real banana. So all I'm getting is banana, if I'm honest. There's a bit of a light alcohol burn sensation in the nose. And I think that just might be because of the amount of carbonation in there. It looks reasonably carbonated, let's say. Not heavy, but a fair bit. And just heaps and heaps of banana, those kind of squishy yellow sweet bananas, that kind of bag. And if you swill it around the glass, it opens up and you start to get a bit more real banana, which is the point where I go, I'm not sure. I'm a bit scared of this. I'm a bit scared. But they were kind enough to send me the beer, so I'm going to review it anyway. Here's hoping for the best. Right then. Cheers. Oh. The fact that I'm still sat here bodes very, very well. Now, there is a banana-y element to it, for sure. It's quite strong, in fact, but in the flavour, a load more things come in. You get the nuttiness, bit of earthiness, roastiness from the malts. And actually, I don't think the banana flavour in this is as strong as you get from so a lot of the kind of traditional German and Belgian style beers that are often referred to as being banana-like, if that makes sense. It's still very much there, but it's dialed back a bit, and I am ever so thankful for it, because I was a little bit worried that this might be a bit of a write-off review, and it's absolutely not. There's a lot to digest there. There's a lot to digest. Right. It's a complex beer, a lot of different flavours going on. Only way to do this, top to bottom taste test. So, initially, despite it sounding quite carbonated in the glass, actually just a bit light carbonation on the front of the tongue, touch of sweetness on the front of the tongue. That soon gives way, starts to become a little bit bitter. Super silky mouthfeel this, really quite excellent. It's not thick, but it's just smooth, super smooth. And then, as it goes through kind of the middle and back of the tongue, there's not huge amounts of flavour there. It's a bit of earthiness, a bit of nuttiness. It's quite refreshing though. A bit more carbonation kind of spritzes right at the end. But then on the swallow, this just comes to life with those bready, doughy notes. The banana kicks back in, but it's subdued. It's a suggestion. It's not super in your face, but yet again, as soon as you sniff it, the aroma is all about banana, but the taste is about much, much more. It's a much more, I guess, deep and interesting beer than I kind of had it down for from the description. It's dark, rich, and quite refreshing, and at 7%. I mean, that is bizarre. Right, before this gets absolutely pounded, I say I don't like banana, and we're already most of the way through it. So sit that down, and let's take a look at the can. This is from Brother Guy. It's a banana bread and walnut Dunkelweizen, 7%, 440ml can. Allergens are malted barley, wheat, and gluten. It's 7% as we said, so as per all of these cans, 3.08 UK units. It says, we're 7 this year, which is a special one for us, so we've decided to launch a series of 7 beers, 7 brothers, 7 years, 7 beers, 7 unique ideas, all at 7%. As is the spiel on all of these cans for the 7 series. It says, Mum's Banana Nut Bread. In a Dunkelweizen. Full-on banana flavour, giving a pleasant sweetness with a full body and a nutty finish. Take me back. I mean, I've never eaten banana bread because I don't like bananas, so I can't tell you how close this is, but for me, the banana's all in the aroma. It's not happening on the taste, but then again, I'm not that familiar with bananas, so it's really hard for me to say how close it is, because I know that I don't really like them. But it's a great beer. It is a great beer. If you like banana bread, I think you'll go absolutely loopy for this, especially if you're a fan of this style of beer anyway, the Dunkelweizen. It's not something you get a lot of in the UK, so yeah, definitely worth a go. You certainly don't get a lot of UK-made Dunkelweizens either. Wow. Well, not what I was expecting. Certainly a nice surprise. I can never stop looking at the artwork on these things. They're just always full focus for me. Look at it. I mean, it's just fantastic. Right, the beer's been set out for a little bit. Has it changed at all? Aroma-wise, not really. Still quite banana-y, sweet banana sweets, that sort of thing. Swirl it around. Getting a bit of syrupiness on the nose now, a bit more booze, but that fresh banana sensation is still there. Every time I smell that, every time I swirl it around and smell it, it makes me go, why are you drinking this? But then, there's just that slight banana yeast, Belgian yeast style thing. But then so much robustness in the malts, in the finish, just the nuttiness, it really, yeah. I'm digging it. I've got another can. And I'm happy to say, I'm going to drink that one too. Probably not right now, but I will. And I think we'll leave it there. You get the idea. Very hard to review a beer when one of its base ingredients is something that I pretty much detest. But I've done it anyway. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you get to try it. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought, and we will leave it there. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already subscribed, if you will be so kind, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.